The Browns losers, Mary Kay, 21-18, and this one came down to kicks. Zane Gonzalez missed 2 field goals, extra points. It was a brutal game in the kicking department, and the Browns should have come away with a win with even just one of those kicks.
Really, after Antonio Callaway caught that amazing 47-yard touchdown pass, and for him to miss the kick after that, that made it 18-18 with just, I can't remember exactly how much time was left, 1:16 or something like that. It's supposed to be game over. So I don't think that Zane Gonzalez really is going to be long for this football team after that. Again, you said 2 missed field goals, 2 missed extra points. It was the difference in the game.
And, of course, this comes a week after he had a kick blocked that could have beaten Pittsburgh as well. So the Browns, they could be sitting 2-0 and feeling really good right now, but the kicking game hasn't come through. Now, Tyrod Taylor, you mentioned that touchdown pass to Antonio Callaway. It was a good recovery for him after kind of a rough start for this offense. Threw an interception, missed some throws, but then he delivered an absolute gem to Callaway that he was able to track down.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, that was a great throw, a great play by Antonio Callaway, and this is a team that is overcoming the absence of Josh Gordon, who is going to be released or traded probably by tomorrow. And so this was Antonio Callaway stepping up and showing, hey, I can do the job. And what a great catch by him. Again, a great throw by Tyrod. And he really did rebound. His completion percentage was very high. He put the team in position to win at the end. Now, of course, he had a bad interception. And that is not what you expect from Tyrod. I think he only had 4 all last year. So for him to have 2 already in the first 2 weeks, that's not what you want to see. But he did come back, put them in position to win the game, even at the end when Gonzalez had a 52-yard chance.
Now, you mentioned Josh Gordon. Of course, the Browns sort of having to adjust on the fly. Hugh Jackson said it was just like dealing with an injury, really. But the bottom line is they prepared all week to have Josh Gordon on this field, and they didn't have him, and they didn't really find out until Saturday that it was going to happen. So that leaves the team scrambling.
It really does. I mean, he practiced all the way through Friday. He was not on the injury report all week, so they really didn't know until he showed up on Saturday, complaining of a hamstring injury and also not seeming himself that he wasn't going to be around, not just for this game, but for good. So, yeah, they did have to scramble a little bit there. But again, they're all pulling together, and they feel like, they just are going to try to win with what they have.
Now, lastly, the defense played very well today. Again, they forced more turnovers. They forced 2 of them today. They're up to 8 already on the season. They had 13 all of last year, so they're closing in on that number already. And time again, they answered the bell. Now, they struggled a little bit late, but that's going to happen against this offense and Drew Brees. He's going to make throws. But the bottom line is this defense gave this team a chance to win.
Yeah, it really did. Once again, you can't say enough about what they're doing in terms of not only the takeaways, but the sacks. I mean, Larry Ogunjobi blew up 2 drives with third down sacks. Same thing with Terrence Mitchell on another drive. Now, Denzel Ward got beat on another touchdown pass by his former Ohio State teammate, Michael Thomas, at the end there on the 5-yarder. So that was kind of tough, but another great throw from Drew Brees, another great catch by Michael Thomas. You knew you weren't going to take those 3 guys out of the game, Brees, Michael Thomas, and Kamara. You just had to try to limit them, and they did that. They were in position to win. It was the kicks that didn't come through.
Yeah, this is a Saints offense that scored 40 points a week ago, and they needed almost all 60 minutes just to get to 21. So this defense played very well. We'll have full coverage of this game, as always, at cleveland.com/Browns.